Hi everyone, my name is Steph, this is the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my September TBR. This is quite a long TBR. There are also a couple of secret reading vlogs that I can't talk about yet that will be coming out and make me question my life. If you've never seen one of my TBR videos, because I don't film them as frequently as most people would think, I tend to go into a lot of things blind, so don't expect heaps of detail here. I will expand on them once I read them, if I read them. For the most part, there are some things that I really have to read this month, and then everything else is just, if I get to it, this is what I would like to read. And I always swap things out for things that I want to mood read because that's just the way that I am. All right, so let's dive into it. There are 2 books plus some 0.5 novellas that I need to read early in September, and that is the first 2 books in the Kate Daniels series, because I am hosting a read along for these books with my very lovely friends Heather and Megan, and I will leave a link to our announcement video up above. We are going to be talking about these in a live show on September the 17th at 8 PM EST or September 18th 10 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. So that includes Magic Bites, Magic Burns, A Questionable Client that starts before these books, and some of the current short stories that take place around it. This will be my 4th reread of the Ilona Andrews series in 3 years, so I'm really looking forward to it. I do have a few other physical books that I would like to try and read in September. The first 2 are part of Milla Vane's series, I forget what it's called, A Gathering of Dragons. A Gathering of Dragons is what it's called. The first book is A Heart of Blood and Ashes and A Touch of Stone and Snow. I've had these for nearly a year now, so I would like to try and pick them up and read them. I also have The Rogue King and The Blood King by Abigail Owen. I believe these are Dragon Shifter paranormal romance books. I received them in a subscription box last year and I haven't read them yet, so I would like to try and pick them up. And if I don't get to them in September, I will keep them for October when I read all of my paranormal books, because it's October. I also have Hollopox, The Hunt from Oregon Crow by Jessica Townsend. I really need to continue this series. It is a middle grade series by an Australian author. I really enjoy it. This has been sitting on my shelf for a long time. And the other one that's been sitting on my shelf for a very long time is The Invisible Life of Addie, LaRue. So it is going to get read. It has to get read. It's been sitting there for long enough. That's all I've got to say about it. Everyone knows about this book. I would really like to read it now. If you've seen my most recent Read Digital announcement and TBR video, you will know that I have 8 books already selected for that TBR, including Lotus Blue by Kat Sparks, Anchored Hearts by Priscilla Oliveras, Love Is All Volume 4, which is a queer romance anthology collection by various authors, The Game Plan by Kristen Callihan, Ryan by Jessica Gadziala, Engaging the Enemy by Reese Ryan, Nightfall by Emily Goodwin, and Blaze by Suzanne Wright. So I would really like to get to those as well. The rest of these books are entirely reliant on how I am feeling and what I get through with everything else. So I have 2 review copies out on Netgalley currently. I have Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune. This one does come out in September, so I would like to try and read it earlier in the month so that I can review it before it comes out. And then also A Thorn in the Saddle by Rebekah Weatherspoon. This one comes out in October, so I'm less stressed about trying to read it early in this month, but if I get a chance, I would like to pick it up as well. And then finally, there is my Kindle Unlimited TBR, which currently has, how many? 5 books out on it. So there is Beauty in Darkness by Elizabeth Briggs. This one was recommended to me by Heather. I have The Sinner by Emma Scott, which is a recent release, I believe. I don't know all that much about it, except it looks like there is an angel on the front cover, and I'm a sucker for angels in paranormal romance books. There is The Hummingbird's Gift by Reese Morrison, which is a follow-up to The Hummingbird and the Kraken book, which I read in a recent reading vlog. There is Contagion by Milla, which I think was recommended by Bree, and because I'm reading all of my weird romance books, there needs to be a few more weird romance books on this list, which leads me into another Amanda Milla book, The Quarry Master, which Bree was raving about, so I would really like to pick this one up as well. I don't know very much about any of them. We'll see how I go. This is how I play with my TBRs. I pick things and go into the blind. That's how I ended up reading all sorts of weird things and sit there and go, I did not realize that this was going the way that it was going to go. I need things to keep life interesting at the moment, so we're just gonna go with it. In the comments below, you can let me know if you have read any of these books, or feel free to share some things that you are really excited to read in September. I know a lot of people are taking part in various readathons throughout the month. I know there is the Magical Readathon and 30 and 30 for manga and all sorts of things happening, so it's pretty exciting. In September there's a lot of things happening. I think I've got enough on my plate without resorting to adding more readathons to my list. But you never know. You never know. If you want to let me know that you're here but you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to leave me any kind of blue emoji. I hope that wherever you are in the world, you're staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye everyone.